To approve the minutes of the April 15th meeting.
Alan, we haven't been sworn in yet, as an alternate yet, so it's going to happen between Troy and James.
Okay. All right, so do I have a motion to approve minutes?
I make a motion to approve the April 15th zoning hearing board minutes.
All right, and I second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, approval of the minutes from April 15th. Second agenda item is old business. Within the old business, we have application number 2024-005, Lambert Fisher asking for variance. Given the nature of this request and the fact finding, we have some new information at our disposal, so I believe the committee's asking for an executive session. So if you wouldn't mind, we would request that executive session at this time. Lambert Fisher, I believe you guys are present. We had motioned back in March to extend, allowing you further time to gather information. So, Mr. Fisher, anybody want to? Or I think you have to get sworn in if you intend. So, before you approach, anyone intending to speak tonight, if you wouldn't mind standing up and getting sworn in. Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
You need my name, right? Okay, Andrew, last name Good, G-O-O-D. Oh, sorry about that. Thank you. Is this better? There we go.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, we got the postponement back in March to allow time to get the survey. We did get the survey on they performed the survey on the exact day of the deadline for this one. So we had no new addendums submitted for this one. I just figured I would show up looking for another postponement. I didn't want a no-call, no-show for this.
No, we appreciate your attendance. Any motion to extend?
How much time do you think you need? Next month or?
So we got the deliverables on, I believe it was Friday. We still have to review them with our builder and rework the footprint a little more. We've had one meeting with them, but it was before the survey was completed. If we can do two more meetings, so that would be July. Yeah, that would work. I know we've got some out-of-town stuff in mid-June anyway, so July should be good.
Okay. Any motion to extend?
I'd like to make a motion to continue application 2024-0005, Lambert Fisher variance to the July zoning hearing board meeting.
I second that motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion
Thank you very
granted
much.
for extension.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That will be July 15th.
All right. So second up for old business.
Not yet, because that was an old.
Okay. For second piece of business, application 2024-007, Charles Shane, appeal or variance. The nature of this request is appeal of the zoning officer's determination or an alternative 75-foot side yard setback variance. We allowed for an extension into this month, requesting additional information to be provided. We have received that information, and the members have reviewed information. So no real need to ask for further information at this time. Do any of the members, Troy, do you have any statements you'd like or questions? I don't,
I would note that we were discussing and deliberating this case during the executive session we were just having earlier.
so, good point. So, because the applicant is requesting two separate requests, I think first we'll address the appeal of the zoning officer's determination. The zoning officer determined that the property, 38 Grudovich and the neighboring property, what was the address?
38 Grudovich Road.
And the neighboring property, 52 Grudovich Road, while abandoned, was in fact deemed permitted for residential use. Definition, according to Cecil Township, was the use or the intention of use for residential that is or may be occupied or maintained as such, with the primary purpose for residential use. Any ruling to?
I'll take care of that.
Okay.
Application number 2024-0007, Charles Shane, appeal, make a decision on that first. I will side with the zoning officer and deny the appeal.
And I second that motion. So, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so the ruling is to deny the appeal of the zoning officer's determination. Second request is a 75-foot side yard setback. Because it is deemed for residential use, the request is 100-foot side yard setback. The request is to provide a variance of 75 feet, requiring a 25-foot setback. Would you like to make a motion?
Application 2024-0007, Charles Shane variance decision. I make a motion to deny the variance request of a 75-foot side yard setback and keep it to 100 feet.
And I second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
The board will issue a written determination promptly, and you will know your appeal rights and moving on. So it was a tough case, a lot of hard decisions to make, but it was a close call. But the township's view prevailed. But thank you for your contributions. Made our decision that much more difficult.
So the findings of fact, conclusions of law will support that decision out in 45 days.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you.
All right, before we move on to new business, we need to motion to appoint Mr. Alan Barney as an alternate member for our zoning hearing board. Do we have a motion to appoint Mr. Barney?
I'll make a motion to appoint Alan Barney.
I second that motion. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. So new business. Application number 2024-008, Mr. Charles Brown, variance. This is in the dealings of location 1006 Sir Patrick Drive in McDonald. The nature of the request is a 5-foot side yard setback variance.
Yes.
Sir, I see you're setting up. Prior to beginning, if you wouldn't mind stating your name.
Charles Brown.
Thank you.
I'd like to note that the address on the agenda is wrong. It should be 1006 Sir Robert Drive, not Sir Patrick.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna double check and make sure that it was advertised correctly.
Okay,
No, we'll just correct it.
Yep.
okay. We will correct that. Okay, so you feel
Oh,
free
yeah,
to
I would
present
just
what you
like
have.
a variance on the shed to move it closer to the property line, a little closer and a little further back, to have access to it. That way I could rotate it and have it in line with my side yard, so I've got complete access. There's a fence, I have a fence around the yard, and loading and unloading ladders and stuff, and the riding mower is a little tricky. I do have a piece of paper here with some of my neighbors on it. The neighbor that lives behind me and the neighbors that live beside me. They've signed saying that they have no issue with it.
And do you have that, a drawing or a diagram of the property?
Yes.
You have a survey here with the shed that's going to be 8 foot by 10 foot proposed. Is it currently 10 foot by 10 foot now? Or
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we came out to see if it met compliances when we found that it might be too close?
No, so he put it where it was allowed to go and doesn't like it there and said, what do I have to do to move it over here? And we said, you have to get a variance from the zoning hearing board.
Yeah, it's 10 feet off the property line as of now.
Liz, what is the rear and the side setbacks?
10 feet.
Okay.
And you just want to go 5 feet one way, not 5 feet both ways?
Yes.
Okay.
To the side. I would like to go back a little closer to the fence than 10, but if that has to stay 10, that's fine. I just need it shifted, but I would like it front and back.
Make a motion.
Do you have a problem with any of this?
No, I make a motion.
Good.
I make a motion to approve the 5-foot side yard change at Sir Robert Drive.
I second. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Are we good to go?
Congrats.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right.
We need the most important one. Motion to adjourn.
All right. With that, I believe we need a motion to adjourn on today's meeting.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second. All right.
7:23.
Meeting adjourned.
Could you sign that for me?
Does it need to go into evidence or as exhibit?
You want to take it? You take it in case there's an appeal. That is yours. Oh, it's not mine.